enjoyed DJ Mbo with Emadlelweni, that is. And right about now, we will be back with more exciting interviews. But let's go for a short break to enjoy. If you just tuned in, you are tuning into This Weekend Eswatini. It is definitely a jam-packed show. You are going to be enjoying lots and lots of exciting news and exciting interviews with different artists from around Eswatini. And of course, right about now, we are about to be joined by Zwiele SD, who is a saxophonist. We don't have many of those in the Kingdom of Eswatini, and I do hope that Zwiele is on the line, and he will be telling us about an evening with Zwiele, you know, a 2-hour musical, a 2-hour journey of musical bliss. I hope we will be hearing from Zwiele right about now. Is Zwiele on the line? Okay, unfortunately he is not, but I do think we will head over to a song that you will enjoy while we get him on the line. Do enjoy. If you do not see the talent that Eswatini are bringing, you are definitely missing it. And speaking of talent, the person who is up next is definitely talented. He is in high demand. He is definitely everywhere at every event. And his performances are definitely unique. I am talking about none other than Zwiele SD. He is joining us on the show to tell us about an evening with Zwiele, which he has described as a 2-hour journey of musical bliss. Zwiele, welcome to This Weekend Eswatini.
Hello, my sister. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you? Yes. Uthite, this is something that was so good. It had to be done twice. You describe it as a 2-hour journey of musical bliss. Can you just get into that? What does that mean for you?
For me, it's quite an actually big project for me. We started out last year when it was in the middle of the crisis of COVID, but we managed to pull it off episode 1, and then we're doing another one this year. It's actually a series of the episodes. I mean, it's an annual event. So I'm trying to grow the concept to something bigger and to actually accommodate anyone who's got a musical need.
Alrighty, and you, just to digress, you are one of the highly demanded artists in the Kingdom of Eswatini right about now, because you provide something that is, you know, it's not quite there, it's not out there. How can you encourage the youth of Eswatini or other musicians to partake in this field of music, which is playing the saxophone well, or saxophonist, they call it? How can you encourage them to be a part of that? Because we love to see rare, we love to see beautiful ways of communicating to people through music.
Music, I take music as like almost like any other career. One firstly has to respect what they have in their hands. They should take it serious before anyone else buys into it. They should actually make sure that it's something solid, something you can sell, something anyone could buy into. So firstly, it's just respecting your craft, and then number 2, you can just invest in what you're doing, you know.
Yeah. All righty. Yeah. And speaking of talent, you have given us everything to watch. You know, when you play, the crowd goes absolutely silent because we want to listen to that rhythm, and we want to hear you through that rhythm. So what can we expect from you going on?
Yo, nothing but the best. Nothing but the best, my sister. I mean, I've still got my music I'm working on.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to more shows because I'm more of a performer more than anything.
All right.
Yeah, quite a lot, but that's all I can think of right now. But people should just watch out because it's really going to be epic.
Yeah, and all the best from us. But right about now, can you please just lastly repeat the details of the event and evening with Zwiele? Can you just tell us about the details, where it will be taking place, when it will be taking place, and how much gets you in there? And of course, where people can find you on all your social media platforms.
All right. Open at 6, show starts exactly at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on the dot. I was talking about respect just a few seconds ago. 7 on the dot I'm starting. 2 hours, okay, I'll be done, I think it's 9, after 9.
Okay.
Tickets are available online, Moja tickets, and Akona Nala Happy Valley, the physical one. 200 general and then 600. Mine in Zwiele Bembe. You can find me on Facebook, Zwiele with the capital letter L, on Instagram and on Twitter, just Zwiele.
All righty. Thank you very much for joining us. We do wish you all the best for tomorrow's show.
Thank you.
All right. That was Zwiele, of course, and he is telling us about an evening with Zwiele, which you, Bugele Makai, should be attending tomorrow. If you do not know what to do, then that's your gig guide for this weekend. Petile will be back after this, and she is giving you more to see in the kingdom of Eswatini. And of course, remember, we are bringing the fire to the studio, so you want to stick with us for sure. But right about now, continue to enjoy more music. Do enjoy. My ticket.
So of course, ladies and gentlemen, you're still tuned into this weekend as Eswatini Kona la ekhala kona ba family ya Eswatini TV. Now our main aim la this weekend as Eswatini is to promote local content. All guys are bringing us their blackout experience.
I think it's going
experience. We just hope that you guys can all come through and see what we have for you guys.
Now, maybe you can just
There's we're gonna have Dos, we're gonna have Meduva, we're gonna have the three of them here.
please.
No, we do have
For us. Act. Now, Yellow Swazi, as much as we love all these international artists that you guys are bringing, but we do have our local artists that we love and we want to support. We love seeing the entertainment space like Eswatini being this active Yellow Swazi, but we want to know, as a blackout experience here to stay, or it's a once-off thing?
I don't even know where to start. We are not once off. We're hitting the ground running. We have a lot in store for you guys. It's just the journey we're all going to have to go through together. But we're going international. We're going local. Definitely, you guys will have to see it yourselves. But it's a whole different experience. It's going to be something different. You guys are just going to have to see what we have in store for you.
Yellow Swazi, thank you so much for coming through. But before I let you go, please will you remind us the place and time of the event.
So tomorrow, Kingdom of Eswatini, we are all gathering at the Prince of Wales Stadium, Lana Mbabane, just behind the Million, and we are going to be there at 12 p.m. till late for amazing vibes. Come through and have fun with all of us. You're going to meet people you've seen on your social media, on your TVs, in your papers. So let's just have a great day. Let's be family, and everyone come through and have a beautiful time with us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Yellow Swazi letting us in on the blackout experience. Do make sure we have a check and you have a surprise act on top of Umlando Hitmaker. So when I do, make sure you check it out. You're still tuning into this weekend Eswatini Eswatini TV. We are giving away free tickets to this year's Empty and Bushfire Festival. Now, that's something to stick around for. But right about now, let's enjoy some more music. Bello Uyabuya with some local interviews.
Hey, hey, Louis, go, bust. I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. I just wanna call you now. Number. And I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. Baby, girl, I saw the pretty mommy chillin' on a Monday. She tell me, look, I'm flashing in my gang. Hold up, baby, let me talk to you. Can me drive you to the city, let me show for you. Hey, pretty playing hard to get. I think I like you cause you come for it. I think I found a girl to dance to the club and tell her drinks on me. Call on Nicky up and tell them bring that lean. Young pros got the body, never done about name. Take a picture for the gram so I show you up. Follow me on Twitter, can I handle you? I don't wanna waste your time. Feeling number so I text later. Tell my homies I'ma see them later. I'm feeling now with classic jumping in my hater. I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. I just wanna call you now. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? And I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. Baby, baby girl in them 76079, I'ma call you. MTN or Swazi mobile, see no issue. What's up, late night, can I text you? Send emoji, show emotions for a young 10. Hold up, let me tell you one thing. Roll up, popping on some high things. So fly, got a bag full of green things. So high, got me thinking about some real things. Take a trip into the sky, a vacation. Put me job any baby, did I mention? Put a score, then my gang and put a work in. I never play, baby, all about the action. When they see the blue do that to cooperation. I'll try to get the money, put you in a mention. GM, or whatever, one with texting. Or whatever, one with texting. I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. I just wanna call you all night. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? And I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. Baby, girl in number.
You are tuned into This Weekend Eswatini, and we are still bringing you entertainment galore. We are bringing the fire, as I said, and right about now, I am joined by someone who won the MTN Bushfire Firefly competition. It is, of course, Corrosive, the MC sometimes, and he is right here in studio with me. He is going to be telling us about how it feels to be a winner, of course. Corrosive, welcome to This Weekend Eswatini.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
So,
Can you just talk about the winning? How do you feel as a winner, and what does this mean to you? I mean, such a huge competition in the kingdom.
it really feels good because it really shows that the work that I put in goes somewhere, you know. I mean, I've been putting work for like more than 6 years now, and it's actually paying off, you know.
Yeah, and of course you can just tell us, you had many other people you were competing against.
Yes.
What do you think made you stand out top? Because there are other winners, I mean, besides you, there are 3 winners. There is, of course, the other 2. But what do you think from all the others made you stand out and, you know, win?
I think it's really important to have a team. My team really invested a lot in trying to make sure that the art is received the way it has to be received, you know what I mean? So I remember us planning how the stage should be like, you know what I mean? We wanted to make sure that everybody gets the full experience of what's happening. So we actually had 4 other people on stage, which are my closest friends. So we made a very, 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 very hard turnout to make the people engage with the art more and more nicely, you know.
Alrighty, and I mean, after 2 years of extreme suppression in enjoying things, going outside, we're able to welcome you, and you got a crowd. I mean, how does that feel? How does performing for a crowd feel?
So this was my first time outside, so people actually were hungry to actually see me performing or actually relaying my art, you know. So I'm actually grateful for people coming out to support the boy, you know.
Yeah, and people did vote. That means that people are definitely watching you. That means now you are represented as a brand in Eswatini. Can you tell us
I actually do trap music. It's more than just hip hop, it's trap. So I'm trying to make sure that I use Swat in the trap because there's this one old man who came to me after I performed at Firefly. He really loved the fact that I used Swat so much in my music. So I'm trying to like make sure that even though we are moving so much into the western side of doing music, but we need to keep it in lock that Siswati is our language, even if we are trapping or rapping or doing hip-hop or soul or R&B or whatever. But we need to use our own language. So I'm planning to being that person who uses this language so that even younger artists than me can, you know, find it okay to use it.
Okay, and we've spoken so much, but I think the main question remains, you were properly launched now into the industry, I mean, by being a winner. But labaning babukele makhaya mhlambe, and people in the kingdom of Eswatini abamati Corrosive kutumbani. Who are you really?
Well, I come from Manzini, from a family of four. It's me, my brother, my mother and father. So we grew together, actually. It's only now that I started going to college where I moved away from home, but then we still have that connection. So Corrosive is basically a young kid who grew up with his parents. I fell in love with music when I was 13 years old, and I've been keeping on doing it ever since, you know.
And just right about now, before everything started, we did speak about this. I was asking you how it feels. You will be performing at this year's Bushfire Festival. Can you just tell us how that feels and what that means to you as an artist?
It really feels good, you know. It really feels good. It feels like deja vu, because I remember a while ago, I prayed so much to be like at a stage where I'm sharing a stage with my idols, you know, coming through. I'm really in love with his music. Devin Gogo is coming through. It's such a great experience actually sharing a stage with big brands like this. And I'm really grateful, you know, for Penny and the team for providing me the opportunity to actually participate in this competition, which will allow me to then see these people and actually interact with these idols of mine, you know. So.
Yeah, and last week, Friday, you had the chance, just bringing it back, before you go into a much bigger crowd, a much more intimidating crowd. Last week you had the chance to perform at the finale. How is that? Because I did see that, we all did see that there were a lot of as they call them, welcoming you there, and people were just accepting of your energy because you bring so much energy to the stage. What does that mean for you in preparation for all of this?
I think it basically means create more, create more, create more. I've been in the studio since last night. I didn't sleep. I've been working, you know, trying to perfect the sound, because I'm trying to make sure that the main stage is fire, you know, fire even more than Firefly stage. I'm trying to make sure that the art is as perfect as it has to be, you know.
Okay, and you know, speaking of Gungalali, you are definitely producing music, and you do have, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Zwiele.
Yeah, it's Zwiele. Yeah.
Zwiele. What does it mean or translate to? Okay,
Zwiele is basically a mixture of alien and Swat.
Yeah.
So I've tried to create an extraterrestrial concept because I've been very, very fascinated by space. So I'm trying to create a concept which a lot of people will relate to, because we have Young Thug who has his own thing. He calls it slang. I'm trying to create my own thing, which is not only music, but it's a lifestyle. Even the merchandise that I'm trying to create, it's actually encompassing all of that, you know what I'm saying? So Zwiele is basically a concept, it's a lifestyle of me expressing myself, you know what I'm saying?
Alrighty, and in terms of sound going on, is this the sound that you want to be pushing and of course promoting Siswati language? This is what you are going to be going on with?
Exactly, because let me say 70% of the tracks I performed at Firefly were Zwiele tracks. So it was very, very amazing seeing people interact with the sound, even if I haven't dropped much of the songs. But then people really, really gravitated toward the sounds. There was a lot of people in the stage, you know, enjoying it. So I'm really, really grateful.
And I hope that everything going on will be as smooth as possible. Eswatini have definitely welcomed you with both hands, and we hope that you'll have music videos here on this weekend Eswatini going on. And Mine, from now on, I'll call you Swazi Alien. Is that fine?
It's okay.
We do hope to see you again with more greater things. I mean, besides being a winner, you are a brand, and we hope that you will push that into the kingdom and into the industry overall.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Thank you very very much for joining us. That was, of course, Corrosive, a winner overall. And you heard him saying he is bringing nothing but fire, and he is going to be performing at the main stage at Bushfire. But speaking about Bushfire, stay tuned, because when we come back, we'll be getting more into that. Do enjoy some more music.
Tell you the blessings you gave me, yeah. You gave me the blessing of life, I can never thank you, yeah. I'm so sorry about you gave me a family, yeah. And all of my niggas is winning, and all of my niggas is winning, no, yeah. Tina solo, say pusha, lendela, tolo, pasis, ya kulega, spuna, lezaga, solo, say pusha, lendela, tolo, pasis, ya kulega, spuna, lezaga. Lescoop sikuvusule Thatha ma-chance njazami mina sathisheke Kolonge bona bafana bami yasentule sibeke We came from the bottom, we climbing the ladder sibelesele Let's go Lomfana rasoza shinja remain the same Through all of the trials and tests and all of the pain, yeah. So long your final will never ever change. Let's go. Never ever change. Say pusha lendela, tolo pasis ya kulega spuna lezaga. Solo say pusha lendela, tolo pasis ya kulega spuna lezaga yeah. Mbongo mama wa. But then we pulled up. Still you cheesy, now we so stoked. Through all of the pain and the stress, we conquer the rain. Yeah. My family keeps praying for me, and my niggas ready to kill. And all of my exes regretting they left me. Oh no, no, solo say pusha lendela, tolo pasis ya kulega spuna lezaga. Solo say pusha lendela, tolo pasis ya kulega spuna lezaga yeah. Hey, yo, what's up? What's on fire? Let's go! Can you take me up? Yo, what's up? What's on fire? Let's go!
Here's an interesting story.
Hey, what's
New
up? What's on
audio
fire? Let's get
tapes
it!
the Apollo
Let's get
mission
it!
to reveal an eerie experience
What's
on
up?
the dark side
What's
of
up?
the moon.
What's up?
50 years
What's up?
after the mission,
Hello, what's
audio
up? Hey,
captured when
let's go!
astronauts
Hey,
reported hearing
this new song called Swati. It's a new sound I'm trying to create. We call it Swati Trap, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we all come from space, man, you know what I'm saying? I believe we all come from space, let's get it. Hey, let's go. One. Lomfana udlala mnasi ngishujobe ungathakangane ngidakile imhlolo khono lambila sevolume lo can't une-trip it's a stream in my closet lomfana kabhenyu ngayibuthi ibhaliwe they thought I was gone njengokaza ngibuyile engijimile esikhathini isidlile sengene emabhoza ngiphumile angigcoke emabhova ngidulile bombalisi bashova nibukile inyoka ungayihluphi ithulile damita kuhlolele mina anginathi lisoja mara strupopong yofele empini champion ngibuthwala kimi this shit is so easy nine kuyanhlula ngibhalanse ngiphelelwe inki ngibhayisa sengicele ngishifitsha ngibhayisa sengikhuluma fire, I'm a dragon. Niggas can't wait until I drop an album. You thought I was dead, my nigga, yes they're out. I'm up in the mountains living like an owl. Cause trapping like I don't even have an option. Niggas be patching, asking if I got it. It's always on me like the hit I didn't gave up. I've been humble, my nigga, I'm patient, my nigga. If you got me, then I got you, my nigga. I come from the depths, you must be a nigga. Motara see losing, I see my nigga. I've been humble, my nigga, I'm patient, my nigga. If you got me, then I got you, my nigga. I come from the depths, you must sneeze on the nigga. Motara see losing, I see my nigga. Motara see losing. Motara si Lusenga. Motara si Lusenga. One time, let's go. What's up? House on fire. Yo, I haven't dropped this song, but I'ma do it for y'all. Let's go. I call it a mass. Claiming that you reach my recent. Yeah. We keep it 100, we don't fake no yo. I can't tell you what I'm made of, cause I'm alien dog. Why you so vanilla below coma dog? Claiming that you rich, but we sentence, yeah. We keep it 100, we don't fake now, yo. I can't tell you what I'm made of, cause I'm alien dog. Why you so vanilla below coma dog? Lemfani yambuke yangebu sabang mkhulumis. Ugcwala ngalipuna lesitwethe sinokuyamjulukisa. Angakhola ukuthi ngithabuke brema hamba nabangana makhona baphela umbuye masneak akhona lakana kasi mangibese hokela famba fresh I cannot open the stage mahala they gotta pay me first status atula seyabiza work it up with the fashion labafana bafuna amabhisha they don't flow my passion claiming that you rich my resenting yeah we keep it 100 we don't fake no yo I can't tell you what I'm made of cause I'm alien dog why you so funny like me look my dog claiming that you rich my resenting yeah we keep it 100 we don't fake no yo I can't tell you what I'm made of cause I'm alien dog.
And yes, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you're still tuned into this weekend as Eswatini. We are bringing the fire. Nyatibonela Nani, we have switched things up. But with me right now, I am joined by Pobzin. Yes, beautiful people of Eswatini, he is back. He is dropping a brand new single, Lalela. We missed this guy. Pobzin, hello.
Yeah, how are you, my sister? Kamanjani?
Ngiyaphila bhuti wami unjani wena?
Nokuphila mina nje ngosi yami ngisakusanza ixolisa kuqala ukuthi angakhona ukuvela. Yeah, it was beyond my control. Thinking ngadiphele.
I thinking ngathi nengipobs ngikhuleka sicolela sivele singene shiqi phakathi lalela. We haven't seen you in a while. We want to know where have you been?
I've been around this one, you know, ukuthi iCovid icishe yasibulala kodwa ke you know ukuthi egcina uNkulunkulu amuhle namhla sesikhona sibuyile. Yeah, ami nje ngidawuthi ngishaweni leCovid. Cishe yangibulala kodwa ke nje hayi. Sikhona lebuya we back and I'm back with a bang. Njoba ntibuyana ukuthi sekuvele konakele.
Konakele ngempela Pobs, and I was very excited to see ukuthi you have a brand new single. I don't think you understand how much Eswatini loves you. But here Pobs, and I don't want to believe ukuthi iCovid kahle kahle kwenta unyamalale kangaka.
My sister lana wanje ngicaba ukuthi ukulwayabalala ngeCovid ishaya zonke. But yeah, ngidawuthi tivo betimile I don't wanna lie, it really took a toll on my career angifuna ukuqamba manga. But nje you know I felt like there was a point where I say one of these things is not working for me, I have no hope. But you know if you the thing inside you ikhumbula because mina ngibatshela abantu ukuthi kulidlodi what I have, you understand. So noma ngakwazi ukubalekela noma ngazama kanjani kuhleka ukukhumbula kuyakushisa lengekhathi. So whenever ucabanga give up bese kuyafika ukutshela ukuthi no, you know what, but you are called for this, you are meant for this, you understand. So I guess ngiko lokumotivate honestly because yeah, it was very hard and for the past 2 years I don't want to lie, it was hard. But you know if uNkulunkulu akunikete something akunikete ikholwe ukuthi ukhamba ujabulise abantu nelithalenta. So yeah, kuthi longakwenda understand indodza kufuna ifele empini. But I'm back.
Now lalela ke Pobzin ngendlela lesikuthanda ngayo wena size sive netishanshu lapha nelapha ukuthi management ishintshile skiphan sesifuna kuva ngawe namuhla kwenda kanjani kahle kahle.
Oh nitati talk.
Sithathe nje ngehle. Okay, carry on.
Okay, bengagema music and it was great. It's been a great journey, I don't want to lie. So we had to go to contract ihamba iphele. So kufika isikhathi lapho khona icontract ke seyiphela ke. But enjoying good terms, still talking to Mr. Kenneth and I'm still in touch na negema music. So the contract yami nabo iphele I think it's 2 months back. 2 months back. So manje okay, in fact I'm with a new management, Brand Alta Entertainment. So yeah, and I'm working with the Motion Skies Pictures director Kwenu. We plan on shooting a video in Germany. So yeah, because I'm so like it will be fire, hit after hit, after hit.
And we really cannot wait for that one. Lalela, kwagatseni sikhohliwe ngawe. You have a brand new single, Mama Tega, if I'm not mistaken. Please tell us more about that, the inspiration. Who did you work with?
All right, so Mama Tega is single Mlensha. Mr. Kangaroo, SSR Records, one of the best producers in the country. And yeah, it belonged in me. In fact, you know, I felt like at a point, and COVID, you know, you understand, there was a point where the world was bitter, like the nation was bitter. I think you can attest to that. So, you know, and I'm like, yeah. Babantu, they need something motivated, you know, just to put a smile on people's faces, you understand. And then after a long, nerve-wracking, you know, pandemic level corner, so I'm like, why not, you know, yini singamamatheki, you know, sesikhale kakhulu, sesiswaqa kakhulu, sesihlele endlini. So I'm like, okay, let me just come up with this single, with this song, you know, uthi mamatheka even, because if ulela kahle nanawe, you know, khonde kunepart lapho kwanami bese ngiyahleka. I'm just saying, yeah, loosen up, you know, solo sibambe ama-serious faces for a long time, so asimamathekeni, you know, and it's a song like ukudlana nawe umuntu wakho mohlele emotini driving okuphi nakuphi useklabheni, you know, wherever sisonveli, you know, siyamamatheka, you know. I feel like, you know, the world needs to smile, you understand? So sesibambe kakhulu, so let's just smile, asimamathekeni. Yeah, that's it.
Thompson, thank you so much for joining us. Unfortunately, I am running out of time. But thank you so much for joining us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Pobzin giving us an update about his brand new single, Mama Tega. So do make sure you check it out. This is the moment we've been waiting for, beautiful people of Eswatini. We are bringing the fire. Sitigini, do call in. And if you get it right, you're definitely winning yourself a ticket to the MTN Bushfire Festival 2022. Lalela. Inomborito Vela right now on your screen. So do make sure that you call in, Bello. I don't know whether I'm the only one who's excited about this. Hey!
But right about now, while we wait for you to jump on the train, please do dial that number. My ticket to Galo, City Mina, Tata. But all you have to do is just answer hard questions about everything MTN Bushfire. So we hope by the time you get on the call, you have schooled yourself about what will be taking place down at the MTN Bushfire Festival and everything there is to know about the festival. But I hope that we will have people on the line. But then we do have a caller on the line. Caller, hello.
Hello, Njani.
Ngiyaphila kunjani?
Ngiyaphila.
Ngicela kwathi nje ukuthi ngikhuluma nabani wakabani ungishayela kuphi khona sitokubuta i-question fast.
Ukhuluma noNdumiso eThembelihle.
Okay, noNdumiso eThembelihle. Please answer this question. Name the 3 winners of the MTN Bushfire Firefly. You were lucky because one of them was here, but name all 3 of them.
Cool.
Una 10 seconds. Angiva?
Corrosive.
Okay.
Corrosive.
Lomaso. No, wrong. Sorry, unfortunately you did not win the ticket. We will be heading over to the next caller. Do we have a caller on the line? Okay, not yet, but ngifisa kusho ukuthi ucishe wayishaya ukuthi siyanibona ngathi nifuna ukuguglisha ama question kalana sihamba ngesikhathi sihamba ngeliwashi. So if we do ask you a question, please do answer. We are only giving you a maximum of 15 seconds to answer that question, otherwise ibhas iyaqhula.
Now, I don't know about you, Bello, but it will definitely be my first time attending the Bushfire. Angifuni ngasho Sands and Sun Elsam stage. I think into Papa me RFM. But again, Axedani, do call in, beautiful people of Eswatini. We have a caller right now. Caller, hello.
Hello, hi.
Ngiyaphila unjani? Ngikhuluma nabani?
Ngiyaphila, khuluma Thabiso Mangane njani?
Siyaphila thine-ke already tiwinela thikithi nange umbuto wakho nginikete ema-artist lamathafu langasiko ala ekhaya eSwatini nase-South Africa latoba part of the MTN Bushfire 2022. You have 10 seconds, by the way.
Langekho kuphi?
Langasiwa la kaNgwane na ase-South Africa.
Siyakubona ngathi siyaguglisha.
65 seconds.
I'm glitchy. Why not glitchelani?
3.
Okay. Oh, wait. The first one is
2.
Messi.
I said out of Eswatini and RSA. But again, thank you for trying. Hey,
alright. Please do remember that there is a social media giveaway. We are also giving away the tickets on social media. So if you do not stand yourself a chance here, you can definitely head over to social media pages. I got This Weekend Eswatini, Eswatini TV. Usteke, repost, comment. Ukuthi wena ufunelani kubala. Alrighty, we are definitely moving the tickets to social media, Facebook, Twitter, and of course Instagram. But do not forget to tune in next week because next week money.
So tickets
Tanzama next week Friday.
Again, yatevela siyabonga kule nsuku beautiful people of Eswatini but ngakhathateki siyabuya futhi kuleli viki letako with other celebrities akhona eka Eswatini as they get to share their musical journey with us. But here, right about now, me and my beautiful co-host say good night
and God bless.
So welcome to Malolocha Wonderland. So for sliding, we'll be sliding on these two cables. This is our main cable, 13mm galvanized steel cable with a breaking strength of 10 tons.